What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that little intro of me riddling stickers on my laptop. This is actually a bit of a life hack for you guys. If you're traveling and have a laptop, you can add Velcro to your external hard drive. That way it's just not laying around, you're not carrying it around with the wire, because the wire can get damaged. So you just stick some Velcro on the back of there and then pop that there. And then that obviously plugs into your laptop. So when you're editing on the fly, you're good to go. You're not whipping around your little external hard drive. By the way, these stickers are from, they're from probably close to 10 years of me just hoarding stickers for no reason. A lot of them are Art of Play stickers. They put out some of the nicest stickers. I got them at CardistryCon in New York. They were just giving them away. I just grabbed a whole bunch and just threw them all on there. Peter McKinnon, right there and there. Got some Theory 11 stickers there. Director's Cut, Whispering Imps, obviously the YouTube thing. I've never had a place to put my stickers, and I've always just hoarding them without any intention of sticking them anywhere because I wanted them to be somewhere permanent. Anyways, today, folks, I'm getting ready for tomorrow's tutorial, but today I thought I'd drop you a little video because I have some catching up to do. We have here some letters. Let's get into mail time. All right, so I haven't read or opened any of these, so we're gonna do that now together. By the way, if you guys wanna send me letters or anything at all, the P.O. box is below. You can just send them there, and I can't guarantee that I'll read them or that I'll open them on camera, but I do read every one of them. Oh wow, look at this. Wow, wow, wow. Apologize for the handwriting and scribbles. And so this is the letter. On the bottom of this letter is a Memento Mori playing card, and it says, read on camera for surprise, or at the end. It says, pull me off. So I guess that's at the end. We're gonna get to that. My name is Robert from the UK, 15 years old, and I've been doing magic since I was 13. I discovered your channel in 2006, and it really inspired me. Well, thank you, Robert. Glad it inspired you. That's why I like you. For about 5 years, I've been aspiring photographer and videographer. You really brought me to magic, cardistry, and photography together for me. There's a downside being a cardist, practicing magician, the bullies. I had an Instagram account, and people at school reported it, so it wound up being taken down. Luckily, I got it back. I was super disappointed. I couldn't buy the first playing cards because of the price. Not your fault, but I support what you do and wish you best of luck. Yours sincerely, Robert. Okay, we're gonna peel off this this sticker here. Oh, here it goes. I should have known. I'm pretty sure that's against the law on my behalf. Thank you for the thought and the little joke. Keep it up, man, and don't worry about bullies. Once you get out of high school, in retrospect, I honestly, I barely or don't even talk to anybody from my high schools. Not because of anything in particular, just because my life went on. Life goes on after school, believe it or not. Your life actually like begins after high school. So don't fret, don't worry about it, don't sweat it. Get through it, keep your head down, keep practicing, and before you know it, after high school, these guys will all be messaging you, being like, hey man, would love tickets to your show. Thanks for that. All right, let's get into this one. Blaze Guerrera. Blaze Guerrera, it's gotta be the coolest name I've ever heard, to be honest. What's your name? Blaze Guerrera. got stuck with one of those simple names. Okay, dear Chris, my name is Blaze. I'm 12 years old. Started doing magic when I was 10. Remember when I learned my first magic trick? It was a levitation. Ooh. When I showed it to my friend, his mind was blown. He actually thought it was a witch for a full month. Ever since that day, I've been learning and performing tricks. I wanted to write you this letter to let you know how much of an impact you had on me. Well, thanks, man. Appreciate that. I saw the card spring tutorial, and that became my first of many things that I put tons of time into. I then discovered my passion was growing deeper and deeper the more I practiced. I even got my friend into magic. I practice every day and have a tendency to be practicing even when I'm not supposed to. Well, thank you for the support. I appreciate that. And to note, it's always important if you have a friend and you want to bring them into magic. I mean, it's always a lot more inspiring when you can feed off someone else and you can, bounce ideas off someone else. It's always fun to have someone as passionate as you to share that with. So that's awesome. There's some questions I would like to ask you if you don't mind answering them. Where do you buy your supplies that you need? Depends on the supplies, but mostly Amazon. I buy most of mine off Amazon. Well, there you go. You're on the right track. But I think there has to be a better place with more supplies. Yeah, Home Depot, Walmart. Is there a camp or place that you would recommend where I go to learn magic and share my passion with others? Yeah, there's Tannen's Magic Camp. Is there any advice you would give me as a young magician? What would you tell yourself as 12 years old? What would I tell myself as a 12-year-old? I would tell myself practice cardistry, more cardistry. And Tony Chang talks about this, and I mentioned this before, but cardistry, you should really, as a kid, you should practice cardistry a lot. It develops dexterity, develops the necessary comfort with a deck of cards, and that could eventually help you out with your magic. Because, and the reason I say that is that as a 12-year-old or 13 or whatever, you're not really going to be taken seriously in magic. You'll always, if you show it to your friends, they'll try to figure it out because they don't care. You're just their friend. And if you perform to adults, they're gonna be like, oh, that's cute or whatever, right? And sometimes you get a good reaction, it's fine. But for the most part, magic is really hard to get away with if people don't take you seriously. Either I would say get into cardistry or get into some theater program. Go into drama class. Don't worry about what other kids are saying. Just get into theater. I think acting and theater is a great way to develop your presence, and then that'll help you enormously when performing magic. So there you go. Wow, you have the tiniest writing I've ever seen. Look how tiny that writing is. Can you even see that? Chris Ramsay, I ain't gonna write a corny letter, so let's get right to it. First of business, your beard. Chris, your beard is a precious gift of God. You may trim it, but please don't ever shave it. Really? No, I'm kidding. I'm no different. Crying/laughing emoji. You can't write emoji in a handwritten letter. You can draw it. Don't write emoji. I can't tell you how many times I've moved in my life. The longest I've stayed at school is 2 years, and that was above and beyond any other school. So I've never been good at making friends because of that. On top of my ADHD, Asperger's, and situational depression. In the 5th grade, I got into magic, which really helped and still does. It was my escape from the world and people, but to me, it was worth it. But then in August 2017, I was browsing YouTube and came across your channel. My first initial reaction was, good glory, look at that mighty beard. I was instantly hooked into cardistry. 3 weeks later, I bought some memento mori, chores around the house so I can get your first playing cards too. That's awesome. I just want to thank you for giving me an art, a hobby, a passion, a way to socialize with people. But I've already met several people here at my school. I've even gotten a couple of girls' numbers using magic. Oh, hello. Thank you so much for opening my eyes to hope and opportunity to make friends and better social skills. One thing I want to say is and Sheldon, I don't know if you know this, but I've moved around quite a bit in my life. Same type of thing. My dad was in the Army, so I stayed in school for about, maximum of 2 years, then jumped to another school. One thing I figured out though, when jumping to another school, no one knows who you are. So treat it as an opportunity to sort of reinvent yourself. It helped me sort of climatize to all of the changes and become, quote unquote, like a chameleon, where I could literally be anyone I wanted. And I think that's what really attracted me to magic as well. At the end of the day, you have to remember this. You moving around, jumping around from place to place right now seems as a burden. It seems like you're unlucky because everybody else has these childhood friends that they've had forever, and you just know no one. You have to start from scratch every time. But let me tell you that in a couple years from now, you're gonna look back, and because you moved so many times, because you traveled, and because you had to put yourself in these awkward situations time and time again, that is going to be the greatest blessing you'll ever have. So many people around you are gonna look up to you because you're so worldly and you're traveled and you've done so many things and seen so many places that they haven't. So right now you're thinking they're the lucky ones, but I assure you, you are the lucky one. So keep that in mind, keep your head up, and use that to your advantage, and good luck. Thanks for the letter, man. All right. I'm 14 by the time you read this. I'll probably be 15. Oh, well, happy birthday. I'm from a small city in Ireland. Oh, nice. I've been a fan of magic since I was 10, but it was only at Christmas time last year when I got really into it. My deck of cards is part of me now, and I'll never leave the house without it. I'm obsessed. I know the feeling. I've been watching your YouTube channel since early February this year. I've watched every video on your channel and I love them all. Sometimes plan my day around watching your tutorial on a Monday. I was diagnosed with chronic anxiety around the same time that I got seriously into magic. I've been diagnosed for almost a year now and I don't feel much better. I don't enjoy things like I used to. The only thing that I really enjoy and look forward to is your videos. Life has been a little hard for me in the last few years. I really struggle to make friends, no one to hang out with except my mom and dad, and I'm quite a sociable person. That's why I love watching your videos, because when I'm watching them, it's like I'm hanging out with you, which is amazing. I get very strong suicidal thoughts and urges, and I've been self-harming a lot recently. Everything in my life has become a huge effort for the most days. I just don't want to get out of bed in the morning. When I'm watching your videos, I get a badly needed break from the suicidal thoughts and urges. Like, you're such an amazing guy, and I really look up to you. You're so inspirational. I love absolutely everything you do. Best wishes from your fan in Ireland, Hugh. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for that letter. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you reaching out. And Hugh, let me tell you right now, things will get better, man. Don't worry about it. It's going to get a lot better. Take it from me. Your life does not end right now. Don't even worry about it. It hasn't even begun. It's tough because as a kid, you have so many more emotions, so many more things running through your head, you know what I mean? And then people telling you what to do and all this, and their life seems to be honky-dory and they've got it all figured out. We're all still trying to figure out what we're doing. We're all still trying to figure out what it is that we want in life and what we're good at and what we should do. You know, if you found a passion for magic and if you found a passion, just roll with it, man. Keep it up and let that be your guiding light. You know what I mean? And hey, if there's anyone in Ireland that wants to reach out to Hugh, maybe on this video and below, Hugh, if you're watching this, you can comment. Maybe someone else in Ireland can link up with you and you guys can practice together. You guys can talk magic, because I think that's a very important thing. So guys, do me a favor. If you're in Ireland or anywhere near there, Hugh, if you comment below, hopefully there'll be some people commenting below that and help you feel a little bit better. But thanks for the letter, man, I appreciate it. All right, guys, that about wraps up this video. Just wanted to take a second to, thank you guys, read these out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that and got something out of it. I always appreciate you guys reaching out, whether it's on comments, emails, or in letters and that type of thing. But honestly, it's nothing without people watching. And so thank you from the bottom of my heart for you guys tuning in. And I know this video is not gonna be, here's the thing, like when I do these videos, I'm conscious that this video is not gonna break like 100,000 views or anything. It's not gonna like be the biggest video on my channel, and I'll probably even lose subscribers, because that's how this thing works with YouTube. If you don't like give them like crazy magic content all the time, they unsubscribe. So I don't really care about that, because you know what? I do what I want for a living. I do what I love for a living. I owe it to you guys to every now and then throw out a thank you. Here's what I want you guys to do. Let me know where you're from in the comments below, and hopefully people that are from that area will reach out to you. So maybe we'll see how many people we can get from the same area. Subscribe if you're not already, and guys, we'll see you tomorrow for Monday's tutorial. Thanks for watching. Peace. Rap.